Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Well, we are continuing on with our Oregon coast trip, and we're, I guess, technically south of the Beverly Beach State Park out here on the Oregon coast. And, well, since it is the end of May, there's exposed rock. As we get into summer, there's going to be probably way more sand being pushed up. So out here, I mean, I feel like generally across the board on the central North Oregon coast, jasper, agates, zeolites, petrified wood seems fairly run-of-the-mill, I guess you could say. And when I say zeolites, I'm speaking about mostly the whole group. I mean, the Pacific Northwest varieties, people probably don't generally care a whole lot about it, but it's mostly clinipidolite. There's other ones, but Sarah already found some pretty good petrified wood out here at this spot, and well, we got a lot of rock here, and we got some more rock here, and we are getting a low tide, or tide's going out. Let's look at the wood that we already got. Sarah found this piece of petrified wood, which is kind of cool. It's a nice little piece. I found a skipping stone that I will return back to a body of water, most likely. But the real prize that Sarah came across was this. I believe it's pronounced Teredo wood. Teredo tomato. But yeah, that will be fun. I think when we get this back to the shop, we'll definitely give this guy a cut. In the meantime, let's see what else we can find. What do you have right there? Skipping stones. Oh. Oh, hey, yeah, there you go. Nature's jewelry. There is also lots of little jaspers down here. This one has some chalcedony moved into it. Typically, I wouldn't take something this little, but that's actually quite nice. It's a nice little guy. Yeah, that's definitely a piece of chalcedony. It kind of looks like there might be some fortification in there, some banding. I think cleaning that up and looking at it would be a lot nicer than out here on a cloudy day. It is a really nice change of scenery from, well, where we typically go, hang out in the desert. So, just trying to enjoy it. Oh, hey! Yeah, we'll have to look at that a little more in depth, I think. Definitely going to be in the zeolite group.
Just thought it was interesting looking.
Huh. Yeah, yeah, it's very like a grainy stone there. Oh, hey. Bunch of little agates. Very cool. So this piece of jasper here, it's kind of cool looking. Got some interesting texture, if it'll show. Otherwise, we'll be looking at it back in the shop. But I think it's kind of neat. It's currently 7:30 at night. Nice though, it's nice. We're gonna walk this rock all the way back to the state park in hopes to find some bigger pieces of Teredo wood, because we only have that one. I would definitely like some more. Moody. Yeah, and there's also some really interesting sandstone formations. Like wants more attention. there's some really interesting sandstone formations down the way, as well as concretions. So, for what it's worth, we'll look at some of those too. I probably should have done a little bit more homework so that I could know something about this interesting sandstone, siltstone formation. But it's kind of cool. It's very cracked. We'll just look at this. Yeah, it's neat. Sorry I can't. Sorry I can't explain it better, but it looks kind of cool. So we'll leave it there. So right here, you can start to see some concretion balls. Now you're not supposed to get these out of the cliff face. That at least is my understanding. But yeah, I mean, the basics of a concretion is that you have sandstone, siltstone forming around, well, in this case, a bunch of shells, and it forms that ball shape. Not a real sedimentary rock guy or a concretion guy, but they are a thing, and people come find them out here and crack them open and hopes to find, you know, find like a crab or something significant beyond, well, a bunch of sandstone or a bunch of shells. Look at this guy right here. Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of cool. I mean, you know, this obviously erodes out and they go away. Yeah, you can see people are trying to work around this one, which, you know, I don't think it's really worth it. My understanding from talking with people that have gotten a lot of these is oftentimes they are duds. So you're not, we don't have just an abundance of, you know, crabs in concretions. It's a gamble. It's a big gamble. So I believe this is a concretion that, you know, came out of there, tumbled around there, came back up here, and I just threw it, and shells. Shells. Not super excited, but, you know, I mean, I think that's a technically accurate statement. Otherwise, people down in the comments will 100% correct me. Thank you for that. Yeah. Leave it and the ocean will open it again. Check out that sweet piece of urbanite. Huh? You can see right above Sarah's head, that is the bridge, and you walk under it and you're in Beverly Beach State Park. Beverly Beach State Park. So that's where we're going. And I got this thing that I'll crack open, and I will catch you back in the shop. We're going to look at all this stuff nice and clean, and it'll be good. So I'll see you back there. We are back from Beverly Beach. This is what we brought back, minus one concretion that may not actually have been a concretion because we didn't know what we were looking at. This one over here, we did crack. Do you want to have the great reveal? What do you think? Uh-oh.
Wait, is there like a little black spot?
I think that just might be, well, we brought back a ball of sandstone. Overall, though, it was interesting. It's neat to see Astoria Formation geology, something that's new to me, definitely stepping outside of my comfort zone. It's not, it's just all incredibly new. So it was a Rock Rollers show where I saw a display of skipping stones, and now I am stealing that concept. I'm not original here. Skipping stones.
They're very flat.
In the display case.
They're good.
Yeah, why not?
Samples.
Some little agates. This piece of, I don't know, jasper with chalcedony in it was the piece that I found. Let's put some light on it. That guy. And Yeah, not, you know, a very, very little button. It's a little button. But the Teredo wood is quite cool. Now, the Teredo wood, it's my understanding of Teredo wood, it's basically like worm-eaten wood, and silicates have moved in, and we can actually see in here we have some little tiny exposures of silicated material. So this stuff does cut and polish. It's very well petrified. So, but I think for this, I think I might just keep it like as is. If anything, I'll probably cut the bottom off of it so that it can stand up in a display case, because that takes up significantly less room.
And it's better to display it.
Yeah.
Standing up.
Yeah. I would 100% go back to Beverly Beach. We did camp at the Beverly Beach campground, so that makes it incredibly convenient to just walk to the beach and walk down.
Yeah. It was very convenient. Some good stuff.
In hindsight, I now feel like concretions are a huge waste of time. Like, from talking to different people, I'm like, oh, you know, it's like the number of them that are complete busts seems like it's not worth your time. But we will definitely be going back to Beverly Beach in the future, probably in the winter time, because I think as far as planning a trip goes, going to Beverly Beach State Park, getting a yurt, which actually isn't that expensive, so that you can go out and pick like Moolac and Beverly in the middle of the wintertime is probably the best. Because that's where
a yurt and it's dry and it's
yes,
heated.
those things. Not sleeping in the car. No. Thoughts on Beverly? Thoughts on the Teredo wood?
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice specimen. We didn't really know what it was from the beginning, so now in hindsight, how many pieces did we pass up?
That's a good question. You know, a lot of petrified wood that we have or have found look more like this, or I can just grab wood from wherever. I mean, so wood from Utah, right? Wood from Saddle Mountain, wood from the Oregon coast. Well, I think we'll leave this one here, everybody. You know, obviously there's little agates and things that can also be found, and I'm happy with it. Very happy. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video.